for another vintage live sale tonight. And it's going to be a doozy. It's going to be a doozy. And it's storming outside, so we might have to
it might not
put our helmets on or something.
It's cloudy and we heard a little thunder, but who knows?
Little cloudy, a little thundery. It's very, very frightening. Mamma mia. Is that how the song goes? Thunderbolt and lightning. Very, very frightening. Oh, mamma mia. Here we go again. So I've got lots of great stuff. I'm really excited because tonight we're doing, as I said, $8 shipping for your first item. And then any additional item you get, it's just another $2. So you know how that works. If you're international, it's calculated like it's always been. I couldn't figure out a good way to do it because there's differences in Australia and Canada pretty tremendously, or the UK. So it's like, you know, I don't want different, well, you know what I mean? It'd be a lot. So we've got a really good one. Some amazing pieces of glass. I'm telling you what, we've got very rare stuff. I mean, a couple things that are rare. So it's going to be, I'm really excited about it. So why don't we start? We're going to start very soon. We're only a minute 30. And let me just say how we do it in general. If you're new, you don't have to, in order to bid and be a part of the sale, you don't have to purchase anything except for the stuff that you buy. So there's no like prerequisite that you have to do anything except for the fact that you should send your information to my email, which is your name, if you know your name, your real name, your YouTube name, and your address. Once I've got that, we're good to go. There's no other, you know. So that's what we do. I hold up an item, I start the price, and you can participate just by typing what you'd like to pay for it in the live chat. It's that simple.
Can we ship to Europe right now?
Yeah, I don't know why we couldn't. I don't know of any travel restriction that would prohibit it. I don't know. Oh yes, and we do not do just in case, which is a separate kind of bidding structure. So we're going to begin with our first item, which is going to be these little mushroom shakers. They are salt and pepper shakers. Now these are actually crafted pieces. So somebody sometime in the 70s most likely decided to paint these. So you've got the salt and the pepper. They need to be plugged up on the bottom. So they need little corks in them. Those are relatively simple to get. If I have ones that will fit it, I'll throw them into it. But we've got the little shakers. The first item up tonight, lovely. There's no chips or cracks on them, and they're just really cute. Oh, Carol, how do you pay? So we send PayPal invoices after the sale, right after the sale. And the way that works is you'll get an email with your invoice, and then you can pay for it with a credit card or a PayPal account. You don't have to have a PayPal account in order to pay. You can check out as a guest. So it's,
but we do have to have your info.
Yeah, you just have to email it, your information. Like it's written in the description what exactly we need, but that's very simple. It's all very simple. Let's not overcomplicate it. So we're going to start these here at $14 for the pair of them, and they are ceramic. We've got S for salt, P for pepper, and there's the backs of them. But apparently you can get them replacement corks on Amazon.
How do you know if they're the right size?
Well, I guess you measure
yeah.
the diameter of it. We've got Karen, who's chasing her vintage around the house for $14 for the beautiful salt and peppers. These remind me of like the Neil the Frog kind of vibe. So if you like Neil the Frog from Sears, you know that guy? If you like him, the frog man, you'd like these mushrooms to go with it. So they're from, I would imagine this is from the 1970s era. It's not dated. This guy named CB, or a woman named CB, she didn't put her date. She didn't want to remember that year. She just made it and went on with her life. So we've got the little shrooms there. And then on the front, we've got little fringe, like mother and like daughter, little mushrooms. So yeah, she's fired. Yeah, she needs to write her dates on there. So yes, we got a pair of them. We're at, I believe, $16. And I'm going to start counting it down. Corey LaPlante. Is it LaPlante or LaPlante or?
LaPlante.
LaPlante. Thanks for your super chat. That's lovely. We're going places already. This is good. First item, let's count down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Oh, my little rolling cart's not over here. What a loser I am.
I can bring it over there, I think.
Yeah, well, if it can fit. I gotta put my little items on the rolling bobber. So, did Sean ever make it back with her food?
I don't think she's here quite yet.
There was she had to do something with her food.
So that one goes to Karen Chase and Vintage for 16.
Karen Chase and Vintage. Oh, I need to turn my light on. There we go. Thanks so much. You got yourself some mushrooms. Oh yeah, there was a couple things on there from last week. Yeah, that's it. But that person just paid today, so I can ship them. Yes. The next item is going to be, oh, is this?
I don't think it can go through that way. It's gonna have
shimmy
to...
on through.
Okay.
You got it. There you go. Push her on in there. She glides real smooth. There.
How do
Okay.
you do it? This way.
Just try your hardest and hope for the best. Now, let's back you up because you're a little too close for comfort. So, the next thing we're going to do is this milk glass thingamabob down here. Actually, I changed my mind. The next thing I'm going to do, what was, I know what we're going to do. These poodles. Okay, so these are really cool. These poodles here, you get 3 pieces because they're attached on chains. Their whole life, they just have to be together. So you've got mama with the glasses and the 2 little babies who look like they all look like they have, what's that called with the fur that falls off? Mange. Yes, they have mange. So we got the little poodle set here in ceramic, and we're going to start them at $15. So this is a large set. The fur could be better. So what I would think you would want to do, by the way, before I tell you what you could do, look, the ceramic looks adorable. We love that. Glasses look great. Little poodle heads, they look nice. Ceramic. And I didn't notice any chips or anything like that. But what I wanted to say, so we're starting those at 15 for the whole set, and they're large too. You could get this fur off of here, and then go find yourself like a fur coat or something, maybe fake fur, and cut it up and glue it on there. And you could change the whole trajectory of this poodle family's life. Get them a new hairdo. Then they'll be ready to go.
Maybe the mother just had a bad day and she just got a little bit dirty that day.
She had problems, but you can make it better. She came from the pound. So look back here. It's just it's bad hair, bad, but it happens, and that's okay. We just have to go with it whenever it happens like that. So the eyes are really good. The face is really good. You could put your own hair on there, I guess. So it's a project. I would call it that. Made of ceramic. It's large. It's oh, and by the way, it's marked to Japan. So Japan, they did it. Blame them. No, it looked good once upon a time, but I'm going to start counting it down. Made of ceramic. It has good bones overall. Needs a little bit of TLC. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. That is the poodles.
When that bird gets on the red setting, that is amazing.
Is it?
Like that. Look at it now.
Oh, yeah. That's cool. That's a good looking bird. So, was it?
Okay. Who did we have here? It looks like.
Let's see who it is.
Steph Rook.
Rookaduck.
15.
Rookaduck. Got it. Stephanie Rook got those thingamajigs. Thanks so much. So, I'm going to do one more, and then Barb's going to come up and do, I think, 2 of her items. So the next item I'm going to do is this really cool biscuit jar. It is a made in Japan. By the way, just another reminder, all your first item is $8 to ship it. And then after that, it's $2 for an additional item. So we've got the biscuit jar made in Japan. So this is a piece from the 1930s era. And it is just so beautiful with the blue on here. I love that it's in this kind of cream and green within the blue as well. Has the handle. And then it also, this handle is in the way. And then it also opens like that because it's a lid. So you put stuff inside of it like biscuits and cookies and stuff like that. Traditionally, these little things like this, you just call them a biscuit jar because it's kind of English in style. Look at me tickling you. But it's this biscuit jar made in Japan. And it says it right there on the bottom. So we're going to start this one at $25. We'll start this one at $25. It has crazing throughout. That is normal, and that is going to happen. So if you look real close, you'll see all this craze on there. That's just the way it is whenever you wrinkle. You get lots of, I mean, you kind of look like that, right? In general, as we get older. So it has the beautiful flowers all throughout. I love it. And it looks like angles, all these angles on here. Look at them angles. How many of that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Hey, do you think you might want the ring light on a teeny bit more?
We're going to brighten it up.
Teeny bit.
Boom. Is that teeny?
It's a little shadowy.
You want me more? I can be more.
No, that might be good.
Want to go more? Can't see, but no. I will go with that. Isn't that beautiful? For spacious skies. So there's the bottom. I'll say it again. Japan made it. They did it all by themselves. Nobody told them to do it, but they did it. And we applaud them. So, made in Japan, crazing throughout, no chips with the handle. That you shouldn't really carry this around the house, by the way. If you're just thinking you're going to like walk down the street with it, I wouldn't trust the handle for being a very supportive attribution to this. So, I'm going to start counting down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fantastic. You could get about 12 Oreos in there. That's just great. You don't need any more than that. They're addictive. Oh my gosh. I don't buy them anymore. True story. Take that, Nabisco. So it's Barb's turn. That's what we decided.
That one goes to Debbie Worth for $30.
Debbie, for what it's worth, you got yourself a thing. And you put your stuff in it. That's great. Thanks so much. Barb, get up here. It's Barb's turn. Here comes the Barb. Now, what's she gonna do first?
I guess we'll go with this lovely little bird friend.
Oh my gosh.
I had not seen a Mexico
like
pottery
mustard.
parrot like that.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll start him or her at $16. Now, was there any problems?
Ooh, is that glowy paint?
What? Oh, it could be. Oh, look at that fun thing. Oh, is it going to show up?
Kind of.
It shows up a lot more in person.
You have to be here.
Yeah.
Trust me, it blows.
So what we have going on here with him is a little bit of chipping to the paint back here, but there we go. Other than that, he's in very nice shape.
Oh, beautiful.
Here's
you could put that in a plant. Just set it in your
that'd
potted
be cute.
plant.
Yeah, in a large potted plant.
Mm-hmm.
Here's his back. And his other side.
The color's really nice. Very natural, very terracotta-esque,
yeah.
but not. More mustard-like.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I liked him. He there's no mark on the bottom here, but the Mexico mark was on the side. I liked the parrot better than most of the other birds I've seen.
Parrots are good birds.
They are. I always think the parakeets are so cute.
Yeah.
But I don't want to take care of one, so that goes. If one of my kids begged for one, I bet I could see myself possibly.
Really?
But they haven't, so we're okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see.
Where Pamela Powell? Is she EA Powell on her email? You don't know. I'm looking at
I thought you had trouble finding Pamela one time.
Pamela. Can you check your spam or your stuff? I sent you another reminder for the clothespin bag.
Oh.
Yeah. Just so you know. It's in there somewhere if you can't find it.
Where's our measuring device?
Oh my gosh, that device.
Well, we won't measure. We'll
it.
Guess on this one, and then we'll get it for the next thing.
I'll tell you.
It's about, what do you think?
7 inches.
Yeah, about 7 inches long or so.
Where's my thingamajig?
Maybe you took it in the other room. Okay, I think we're at 25. I think with Pamela, we're going to count it down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Brilliant. So, let's see here. What are you looking for?
I was just making sure there wasn't anybody up there that had a higher amount. So it goes to Pamela for $25. Thank you,
got
Pamela.
the glass bird.
Okay, Pamela.
Maybe I say check the paperwork to see if I'm thinking of the right person for the bag.
Okay, yeah, it could be the wrong person.
Maybe there's another Powell out there. It's been known to happen.
Yeah.
Like Colin.
You said do another one, I thought.
Yeah, do one more, just for your health.
Let's go with this. This one, let's start this one at $18.
Wow.
Really pretty hand-painted little, I don't know what the technical name is.
You hold it just
It's a ball, it's a ball-shaped vase, I would say, with the 2 little baby handles. Now, issues on this one. There is some roughness around the edge on one side. So it's probably, there's some little flea bites up there, but I don't know if it can show up or not. Yeah, kind of right there. But other than that, it's a little tiny bit dirty inside, just so you know that, but who needs to look in there? I washed it, but you can't get your hand in there, so.
You can't?
Well, I can't.
But like if you had a little, you're right though, it's a very small hole.
Yeah. So it's got the pretty hand-painted pink flowers with the purple ones. And then I like the tiny little gold dots. I don't know what those are supposed to be, but I like them. Are they like little seeds falling out of the flowers?
Oh, that's good.
And it has its tiny little feet.
You know, this reminds me of RS Prussia or some kind of a thing like that.
Yeah, it does remind of that. It's not marked though, so we don't know
some sort of
who did it.
like German thing.
Yeah. Don't know who did it because it's not marked.
Never will know, I guess.
A cute little thing. Oh, I don't have the ruler still. Well, this is probably about 4 or 5 inches tall.
Sure.
Something like 5 inches tall. I just love the combination of that blue and the pink and the purple.
The deep cobalt.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta have it deep. Well, otherwise it's just not very substantial, is it?
No, it's not. Okay. Well,
lovely little feet.
That's about all we have to say about. I always feel like Forrest Gump. Doesn't he say something about that's all I have to say about that? Or no, that's not right. Does he? That's from some movie. I don't know.
I haven't watched it enough to know.
I had seen it several times in my lifetime.
I know about the chocolate thing he says.
Well, yeah. I think everybody knows that one.
Right.
Okay, well, we're going to count this one down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Very good.
Very, very good. Okay.
Now, should I look for the ruler?
If you dare.
Do you think it's in this room, or do you think there's a chance it's in the other room? Or is it in this room?
I don't know.
Well, after you start the item, I'll check. Okay, let's see who got it. They told me that Corey had a bid on this. Okay, so it's going to go to Corey LaPlante for $30. Thank you, Corey.
LaPlante. Now, I'm going to do my Franciscan ivy shakers. I Love these. So I obsessively talk about Franciscan ivy, and we've got a pair of them right here in the shakers. There's a little, it's small. You could ignore it if you'd like. It's right here. It's very, it's not even deep. It's just a little thing. If you had a crayon, just color it. So we've got the two, this is Franciscan ivy shakers. And I just love these so much. We're going to start them at $18 for the shakers. So good, so nice, so amazing. Now this, of course, if I hadn't said it enough, it's from I Love Lucy. So you watch that show, they're out there using these dishes. They really are. During the entirety of the series. Anytime they're in the kitchen, look at their plates. Franciscan ivy. So we've got the little shakers. A lot of people don't know about these being the Franciscan ivy because they don't say it anywhere on the bottom, but they're definitely the ones. And this is the way. We've got the dark and the light. So pepper and salt, which would be a fantastic little way to do it. Pair of those. Very nice. Like I said, tiny little thing there. Color it in. Forget about it. There's the hole for something. Pepper, I guess. And the 2 holes for salt. Because you need to salt your food so that you can be high in sodium. Otherwise, I don't know, you'll be too wet or something. I don't know how salt works. You found it.
I don't think it's our regular one. This was by the coffee machine.
That's wrong.
But it'll work.
If that's supposed to be next to the coffee machine. I'm supposed to measure the coffee. I don't know. That's just... So, anybody on my shakers? Anybody? Shakers, Franciscan ivy, 1948, around there. No. I'll set them aside for later if it really takes it that like if I have to do that, I will. I've been known to do that. I'm going to do that. Okay. That's really sad because I like Franciscan. I already have a set and I don't need 2 sets because that's just absurd. So, okay. Instead, what we're going to do, actually, I'm trying to think what I'm going to do. Why don't we do uranium glass vase? Okay, so actually, Barb, I put new batteries in my bobber.
Oh, pretty.
Can we see the lightning?
Ooh, that's pretty.
It looks better whenever you're here. Look, dark. Let's bring it closer. So it is green and ready. Here we go. Beautiful. Oh, let's turn those lights back on. I can't stand it. So we've got the uranium glass vase. Has this nice little thingamajigs up here. Very good. We're going to start this one at $25. $25. Now there's a little bit of haziness inside, sort of like a foggy night. So you might want to get that out of there. Vinegar could do it maybe, or denture tablets I've heard. You could experiment, but oh my, we just love the way this looks. Look, it has nice little panels on the sides. Good size too. Oh yes, we got a ruler now. We can, there we go. So it's just under 12 inches. Imagine that. 12 inches or less. That is good. So we've got this nice little tippy top right there. You can run your finger on it, feel the bumps in your spare time, you know, when you have nothing else to do. And then the bottom, there's the starburst. You can rub your fingers there too. Look, makes noise. But can you hear the noise? This is an ASMR channel now. Do you like it whenever I scratch your glass? Do you like it? So it's a uranium glass. Make the sound of a dolphin?
What sound?
I don't even know if I know how to make a dolphin sound. There's a dolphin.
You did try to do that sound though before, I remember. But I don't know what you did.
Hey Google, what does a dolphin sound like? That's not English, but
this is what dolphins sound like.
Oh, that's high.
It's like a bird.
Hey, if you like animal sounds so much, can you guess if this is a shark or a turtle?
A turtle? I feel like it's a trick. It sounded like a shark, but then.
I don't know, lady. What is it? This is the whole thing.
Nice try. It was actually a shark.
Oh.
See, you lose. Anyway, I can't go that high. Can you,
Hey,
Barb?
Google. Stop.
Stop,
In
drop,
water,
roll.
Sharks typically
Hey,
swim
Google.
about 5 miles per hour.
We're just going to be here
That
forever.
means they can be a...
Stop.
Go away. Bridget. I'm going to name her Bridget.
Now everybody's mad because their thing was going off at home.
Anyway, I can't go that high. Can you, Barb?
What?
Nope, that's about it. All right, so uranium glass, I'm going to count it down. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
2, 1. Boop, boop. Very good.
Very good, class. Okay, so that is the uranium glass. You've never heard of that? I don't know. Google's always trying to teach us stuff.
Oh, sorry, Alessia. I hope you feel better. Okay, that goes to Angel's Becca for $25.
Amazing. Look what you did. You didn't even realize you could do it, did you? Thanks so much. Your dog is looking at your phone. And I wasn't even barking. Haven't did that in a while.
Somebody
Anyway.
was asking about just in case.
No, just in case.
Oh, they just wanted to know what it was.
Oh, you don't need to know. Because it like just adds to, but we are doing $8 for your first item and then $2 thereafter if you have, if you get more. Okay, the next thing we're going to do.
Not the price, the shipping price.
That's the shipping price. The next thing we're going to do is lady with her eyes closed. Here she is, sleeping. This is a head vase lady, and she is ready for the bedroom. Because she's nappy. She's sleepy girl. So she has a hole in her head, but not in her heart. So here, a big old gaping hole right there in the head. And there's her nice big old gold lashes. Oh, we're going to start this gal at $20. What a bargain. It's made in Japan. They did a pretty good job at guessing what ladies looked like in America. They all had gold eyelashes. So Japan did it. And I think they did a great job with this one. They even put a blue bow in her hair just for fun. Nobody told them to do it. That was their own artistic thing. So blue bow, and she's lovely. So here's the close-up of her head. She has speckles all over. The freckles in her DNA didn't understand, and they just put them everywhere. So the freckles went rampant in this girl. She has them on every strand of her hair. She has them even in her bow. She's like a chameleon. She puts the bow on, and the freckles, they just keep going. Even in her clothes. She's a freckled mess. So the back is not that way, though. So she's a little bit asymmetrical. There's the front of her. That's what you like to look at, anyway.
I think she's so different
Usually.
with the gold eyelashes. I don't see that a lot.
I know, she's a mid-century queen. Has that gold. Just, why don't we do that? Why don't you do that, Barb? Why don't you put gold eyelashes on?
I feel like Ariana could do that. She's the experimental lash person.
Ariana, the withering woman. If you would put gold lashes on, you could be
Maybe
this.
she has. I don't know.
But she doesn't have a hollow head. See,
Well.
it falls flat there.
Yeah.
The comparisons are no longer. So, Kathy, I'm making you. Are you still in the hospital, or did you ever get out? Did they let you out?
Now,
Did you
the
make a run for it?
The lashes on her are made of ceramic. Yes.
Everything's ceramic with
Okay.
this woman. Nothing's real. So it's all. She's a product of Japan. So made of ceramic, pursed lips, ready for some action, if you're that way. But we're gonna start counting it down. Oh no!
What happened?
She looks great overall, but I'm gonna count it down anyway. She has a cracked kind of head. I just noticed it. Look at the side of her head. Can you tell?
So I guess whoever
It's right. It's a hairline.
Whoever the high
in her
person
hair.
is can just decide if they want it once.
We'll
we're
figure
done.
it out when we get there, but it's hard to see. It's in her head, in her hair. I'm going to count it down. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, And what we're going to do is we'll kind of go from and just proceed backwards if we need to. So the high person, whoever it is, we'll just ask them if they want to stay at whatever they were at, and we can just keep going backwards if we need to. We'll be here all night. Oh, you put a little gray hair on that woman.
It was supposed to be blonde, but it shows up different on the white background.
Interesting. Looks like an alien.
Okay. So the highest bid that I see was Chris Roselli at 28.
Chris!
Rosalie?
She sounds like a pasta company. I don't know why. So do you want the cracked lady head? She is fine. Send it. I would like you to put some noodles in there. Just some spaghetti. Just you could cut them like a chia pet if you'd like. So that is fantastic. Thanks so much. You're going to enjoy her. Put a band-aid on the back of her head for good luck. Now we're going to continue with the next thing, which is going to be a piece of carnival glass. It's been so long since I've been to a carnival. Let's go with the good luck bowl. Now this one, whenever I bought it, I did know that it had an issue. Yes, indeed. So it's right over here. It's one little chip. And this is a good luck bowl for the carnival glass. And I'll tell you what, the good luck bowls are pretty hard to, I mean, they're more rare. And this is a wonderful blue cobalt glass. So I always like to say that the carnival glass has a base color of the glass, like most glass does, but then it has its iridescent fun that happens on the outside of it. So that's the way it goes. Sometimes you'll find this with a green. Sometimes you'll find it with amber or some oddball colors. They make some that are really off the wall that are very rare, like peach and stuff like that. So we're going to do this one. It's good luck. And it has this little chip right here, right on the edge. That's the one. Overall, very nice. So we're going to start this one at $25. We're going to start this one at $25 for the good luck bowl, ruffled bowl carnival glass. Now this is among the older of the carnival glass out there, because I like to say there's kind of two general times when carnival glass was popular. We have the teens, 20s, 30s right there, and then we've got the 60s, 70s kind of there. Those are the two main times that carnival glass was popular. This is the earlier of the two, and I prefer the earlier of the two. It's more original. It's more organic. What's the word I'm looking for? Not organic. So anyway, when they made it, they were kind of going for like a knockoff Tiffany. That's they called it poor man's Tiffany at the time, but now it's become synonymous with like depression glass and all of that. It's very cool. I like it. So it has the oil slick on here, and that's another thing. The newer carnival glass generally has more of a shiny oil slick. Think like recent BP oil spill. Looks like that. Whereas this, it's older, so it's a little bit more matte on here. So we're gonna start counting it down. It's beautiful. Oh. Kathy wants to know if you sold the butterfly. Nope, it's right there. I'll do it next. I'm taking what's the word? Request. I'm not, but I will. So I'll count this one down. Horseshoe. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boop, boop. I have been painting the shelves out front. I've been doing upgrades around the house. This isn't a house. I don't live here. I've been doing upgrades around the shop. So we're going to make it great. We're going to make it so good. But yes, it's a mess. But I'm finally getting rid of those green shelves.
That one goes to Pamela Powell for $43.
Pamela Powell! Thanks so much. You got yourself a carnival glass bowl. You can put your money in there, your change, your keys. And now we're doing the butterfly. Now this is made by Lenox. 1991 Lenox. It's called Adam's Blue. I don't know why it's called that, but it is. Adam's Blue. Maybe that's the name of this butterfly. So we've got a butterfly, and it is made of ceramic. Authentic ceramic butterfly. And we're going to start it at, wait a minute.
Wait a freaking minute. Okay, guys. I just noticed something.
So the back of this flower has been broken off, reattached, and my goodness. So you have to have the right eyes for it. It's here. There's a little bit of glue creepage. Creepage? Is that a good word? We like that word?
Sure.
Creepage. I like it. So creepage or not slippage. That's something else. Let's go with creepage. So it's just ignore it. So beautiful, made of ceramic. We're going to start this one at $20. We'll start the ceramic butterfly at $20. It's fluttering away. It's in search of a mate. It's in search of another butterfly to churn some butter with. So is that what they do? I've never seen a butterfly in action with another. Do they just flap really hard and hope for the best? Stuff goes flying whichever directions. I don't know. Where's the holes? I'm not a butterfly. Wait a minute. I'm thinking of, don't they start out as little creepy things?
Yeah, they're in the
but
cocoon.
That's it. There is a cocoon involved, but then there's a butterfly and a butterfly. When a butterfly and a butterfly get together, this is like the birds and the bees, and they get together, they make a little worm. They make a worm together. That's so beautiful. Circle of life. So we've got the flowers, beautiful, and they're pink. Now I'm going to start counting down for the butterfly. Here we go. Made Linux. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wonderful. Wrap it up, send it off. Here we go.
Very good.
So I believe it went to Kathy, the butterfly queen.
It looks like
But she likes hummingbirds too.
Kathy for 25.
Kathy? Kathy?
Thanks so much. You got yourself a thing. Next, we're going to do, I think it's time for the Phoenix art glass.
Ooh, I like that.
It's a good thing. Now, this is custard glass, although it's not the type that has uranium built into it or made into it. So it's custard glass, but it's in the, custard color. So we've got all the flowers on here. Fun thing about Phoenix, what was I going?
You were going to say Fenton.
I said Phoenix. The fun thing about Phoenix is that it is the it's made of the forms from consolidated glass. And that was right out of 1900s era. But this dates to a little bit later, whenever the molds were sold off to Phoenix Art Glass. But it's a beautiful Sizely piece. It has all of the nice flowers in here. We're going to start this we should start it kind of ridiculous, shouldn't we? I think because the size of it, we need to start it at $50. Let's just do it and accept it. So I'm glad that we're all on the same page now. So we're going to start at $50. Well, wait a minute. I just briefly in my mind forgot what I paid for it. So I'm glad I started it there because that would have been dumb. So Phoenix Art Glass, custard. General Custard. Where's that guy in the game of Clue? General Custard?
Colonel Mustard?
Colonel Mustard.
They should have had a General Custard too.
General Custard and
Colonel Mustard.
Colonel Mustard. So it's amazing, big, and it echoes whenever you're near it. So if you'd like something that echoes in your house, you can have it with this. Beautiful flowers. They're green. And here, this is close-up time. You look up close and you get to see all the flowers.
You got that from George.
Yes, George, the antique nomad, the nomadic antique person. And it's beautiful. It has all those flowers all about it. You see it as pond leaves. Do you now? I guess it's sort of a Rorschach test. We all see different things. Dogwood blossoms, I like that. I would vote for dogwood. Green dogwood. They're not fully ripened yet, dogwoods. They're green. We all say dogwood. This is a good size. So if you've got a big house, or if you have a small house, if you have a house, you can put this in there and it'll do something to it. So let me measure it. But if you had a small house, you don't need much, do you? So therefore, choose wisely, get a big piece, and then you're done. So it's 10 inches tall. It's a nice thing. Very nice, big ol' thingamajig. You like it? And if you touch it, it feels good. It's a nice feeling. You touch it, just everybody now. Just so it's a satin glass essentially. Whenever you feel it up, feels that good satin type. You know what I mean? Why is it echoing so much? I feel like I'm on the stage. Boo. Oh, it's so pretty. We like it a lot, don't we? Okay, I'm gonna start counting down. Here's the bottom of it. A nice little button. You just boop. You just boop it sometimes. I don't know why. Boop. I'll start counting. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. Wait a minute. By the way, it ships for $8. It ships for $8. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. So good. Okay, that was a bit obnoxious, but I don't think it's 1930s, but let's go with it. Sure, I'll accept 1930s. From talking to George, the person I bought it from, he was under the impression that it was later, but I don't remember exactly what time he said. Part of me was thinking maybe 50s, 60s.
That's funny because when you said that, I was thinking that it was earlier than that, but I'm sure George knows. So.
Maybe it is 30s. I didn't look it up ahead of time.
I'm sure he knows.
I just think it's stunning.
Stunning.
Okay, that goes to Laura Orton for $86.
Laura Orton. I hope you're close. No, okay. So you got the that thing. You did it. Thanks.
And Pamela resent her info, so hopefully we have it now. If we didn't.
Very good. Very good. So,
The shipping is $8. Yeah. In the United States, it is. Your first item is $8. Your second item is $2 more. Your next third item is $2 more than that. So, now, the next thing we're going to do is.
That's what I thought. She's in Oregon.
It's fine.
Jeffrey's like seeing dollar signs ringing up in his head.
All right, so we've got this very, very special set. Now, I've sold these before and they did really well last time. I would imagine it's because they're so quintessentially retro. It's this sort of hard vintage plastic marbled. So we're going to start it at $25 because that's what we're doing. So it's these little shakes and they're beautiful. Now, the way that it works is these come out of here for, I don't know why, it just does. That's how they made them. So it comes out of there, but then this part here comes off. Like this whole foam thing comes off the top of it. So you got the chocolate shake and the strawberry, and then the holes are in the top. So let me just kind of pop it off here. It's on really well, but it's this kind of rubber that sort of kind of grips it. That's how it works. So they're little shakers. How exciting. You can shake, shake, shake it up in your house. If it's a little drab, you just give it a shake. So getting it back in is always the difficult part. So try not to use a lot of salt. Okay, I'll work on it later. I don't want to jam it in there. That's hard to do. So we've got the chocolate and the strawberry. Beautiful little shakers. You can hold them like this whenever you want to use them too. You go shake, shake, shake and get them things out of there. Oh, adorable. And I love that chocolate looks so good. It looks like slag glass almost with the little swirls in there. So you get the pair of them for wherever we are at. Sorry, I'm at 25. Beautiful. Oh, they're so, that top looks stupid whenever it's not on right. If I could just fix it, that would be delightful. Let me see.
I don't know about Misty's box either, Ariana.
What happened with her box?
I don't know. It's
What do
a
you mean?
mystery, apparently.
What do you mean? I don't know anything.
Some people know, some don't. I don't.
Know what?
Something about a Misty box. I don't know.
What are you talking about?
I don't know.
You said nothing. You said a Misty box, and so that's
That's what they're saying. There's something about a Misty box, and Ariana wanted to know what it was or something, and I don't know either.
I don't know. So I started at 25. I'm gonna count it down, even though I don't see anybody yet, and we'll just hope for the best. So here we go. Yeah, the starting price was 25 for the pair of these very unique shakers. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Very good. Now, I said the just for giggles, are we laughing? The last that I sold of those were $40. That's why I started them at 25. So we can bring them back later, but that was maybe a year ago. It's been a minute since I've had those. Your neighbor at the shop won't put box in the trash. Oh, you've got like some drama over there. Let me put these over here so I remember. That's the second set of salt and peppers. That's crazy. Like nobody's spicing their food anymore.
All the shakers are gonna cry.
All the shakers are gonna cry. All right. And the next thing we're gonna do is, oh, Barb, get up here. It's your turn. I forgot about that woman.
Thought I did something wrong.
Get over here. So let's bring it down back to Barb's level, which is about there. Okay.
Well, let's try this lovely Florida.
Oh, Florida.
Technically ashtray. I say you could do a lot of things with it. Let's start this one at $18. So we have, I believe, one chip. Tiny little one. Let me find it here. Could be two tiny ones, but there's nothing substantial. There's a little tiny thing there. On the side here. So I don't know if I can get that one to show up, but there's a little divot on the side. Tiny, tiny little thing. I love the pattern on the trees. I love how they did the leaves on this. And of course, all the flamingos are amazing. And there's good detail in the water.
Yeah.
I like that about it.
Very pretty.
And there's some more flamingos drinking their water, or what do they eat out of the water? Fish?
Shrimp.
Shrimp, yeah. They're doing some of that. On the back, it is marked with a sticker, Kenmar, Japan. Kenmar.
Wow.
It would be fun for jewelry, or you could even, maybe you could serve tiny bits of food. Well, I don't know. Is it food safe? I don't know.
Put your shrimp on there.
I believe, I was thinking this was maybe 11 inches, but I'm going to double check. Yep, just about 11 inches across.
11 inches.
Mm-hmm. Now, Poodle, I started this at 18.
Poodle, you're not with it, are you?
She might have mistyped. Yes. So just really pretty for an, I mean, you know, ashtrays are maybe not the biggest seller. Oh, she did mean 20. But I just feel like something this beautiful deserved another life.
Well, because you can use it for other things,
Yeah.
not just ashes.
Yeah.
I would say that's appalling.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with it.
We're at 21 now, by the way.
Okay.
25 with
Amy's at 25. I think we're going to go ahead and count it down. Get your final bids in now.
Get your final bids in now before time is up. You don't want to miss out on the ashtray.
15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What a thing. That was dramatic towards the end. I just noticed.
Do I do anything else, or do I go to my seat?
You will stand there and
Okay.
not say one more word.
Good. You can sell my next item then.
So you're going to do another and then you can sit.
Okay. So I see Amy Pappas for 35. Thank you, Amy.
Look what you did. Amy did something.
She did. Okay. And now, what shall we do? Let's do these little hand-painted tiles.
Pictures.
Okay. I'm going to show them one at a time, but this will be for the pair. Give Sean a second. We'll start looking at it. The first one anyway.
Oh, this looks like someplace in Japan.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking that maybe. So this is going to be for the pair of these painted wall tiles. And we'll start the pair at, let's start the pair at $20. So this is what is going on the back. It's white and it has a thing like a number. What does that say?
I can't read.
28. Okay, that's just a random number. But then it does say made in Japan down near the bottom. which isn't showing up, but it's down there. Made in Japan. So we've got this one. I think I can hold them both.
I love the Purple Mountain. That's part of that song.
Oh, the Purple Mountain's Majesty. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, I don't think it is though.
What do you mean? That's in the song.
But it was
Well,
supposed to
no,
be about
that's-
America.
Well,
not,
I know.
Not
That's
Japan.
not this. I know. So,
But what is that, like Mount Fuji or something? Or
well, it could
I don't
be.
know. But it's beautiful. Those are Barb's mountains.
And the frames are wood.
Are they? Yeah, they are. They're made of wood.
I know. At first, I thought maybe they weren't, but they are. Framed with wood, painted gold, Purple Mountain and Blue Mountain.
Yes.
And
Barb's.
the beautiful trees and grass
Yeah, like cherry blossoms.
and the water.
And the water's
There's also
there.
water.
Yep. There's water. Water's included. And like little plants. And there's a hut back there too.
Oh yeah, on that one. And then
Little
the other one doesn't have a hut, does it?
No, it got in the
No.
water. It fell in.
That one.
These are tiles.
Yes, those are ceramic tiles.
Made in
that are painted.
Japan.
I can show the back again. I'll try my best to do better with that. So this
So,
is what's going on here.
The thing
That's
is,
better.
The thing is,
There's a symbol.
I want to say that you can take these out of the frames really simply, just with the
Oh yeah, you could.
If you wanted to use them as tiles, you could do that.
And those little thingies could stand to be tightened up too. They're
You
a
could
little bit
tighten them.
loose. Yeah. Yep.
Very good.
Okay, we're gonna count them down.
Wow, Papa's wants another.
15, 14,
Well, it would be $2 more. So there you go.
might as well. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Lovely. Throw it in there. Okay. That was delightful. Let's bring it back up here. So.
Okay, they go to Amy for 25. Thank you, Amy.
Wonderful. We're going to do my little squatting goober, I like to call him. Actually, I never called him that before. He's just now hearing about it. So little squatting boy with, I guess, yellow pants. He's taken a poo.
You're not starting us off well.
Yeah, well. So we've got this one here. It's made by Acme China, made in Japan. Little stinker, let's call him. And let's start this one at $25 for the planter. Yes, you can put plants in there for little stinker in a log. Little stinker in a log. Is he like the grasshopper one? Kinda. Maybe he's part grasshopper.
He's related to those, isn't he? Are those the same Acme China thing? You know what we're talking about, don't you?
Yeah, he looks like a grasshopper in his spare time.
Yeah.
He might be. Maybe he's sometimes a grasshopper.
Ariana.
What? Oh, that's the one. That's a question for the ages. Don't you love his face? He just can't believe it. He needs to take some Dolculax. Is that what they started? Dolculax?
I don't know if that's what that is, but I think it might be.
Yeah. I think
No.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Dolculax. You can put yours in there. Use it as a little storage container. He's a shapeshifter. That's right. So, here's the bottom of it. Acme, made in Japan for little grunting goober here. Little grunting goober hopping through the forest. His flower, he's beautiful. Just love a little log. And it's a planter made of ceramic. No chips or cracks. It's wonderful. You're ready to go. You can put this in your bathroom. Make people laugh. All right, here we go. I'll start counting down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I know, it's so sad for him. He has kind of a pointed back head too. You got dropped on the head as a wee little one. Okay, so that's little goober, little grunting goober. So wonderful. Did we get that one person? I think it was one person that got
Yes, it goes to Judy. for
Jody?
25.
Judy, thanks so much. You got the thing. We're going to next do my colorful bird. Colorful bird time. Now, this is just like those Leo Ward ones, although it's not signed. And what I like about this one is, let's get a color that's clear. Look at this. Look at the inside of it. It's like a flame. So we're going to start this one at $20. By the way, if it's your first item, it's $8 to ship it. That's the shipping cost on the one. Brilliant. Brilliant price.
Well, and if you get something bigger later, well.
If you get something bigger, then it's $2 more to ship your bigger item with this. Isn't that nuts? Aren't I just crazy? I'm a crazy, wacky, inflatable man. Gotta put some air in me and watch me blow in the wind. But it's a beautiful thing. They call him Jiminy Cricket. I don't know. I don't know why they called him that. But I love it. Looks like maybe there's a flame inside of him. Like a big burning flame. It's a passionate bird. Passionate bird. Now this one would look so good if you have like a collection of those birds, because it's not a normal bird. You're not normal no matter what they say. So you put that next to all your birds and you can have like a whole variety.
Yeah, because I've never seen this one.
We've never seen it. And suddenly now your aesthetic has been elevated by this bird. It's not signed. And what makes me think about if it's not signed, look at me doing a like light show. Maybe a sticker was on it and then the sticker came off. But it's blown glass. Somebody blew it with their mouth. Their honest to goodness mouth was blowing this thing. So that happened. And I'm going to start counting it down. Ready to count? Let's all count together. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's a good thing to say, Lisa. It is pinched and pulled. I feel like I am too sometimes. So yeah, you could put this on the end of your little pontal, and then you pinch it and pull it and flap it and clap it. I don't know, that song didn't go anywhere further. But yes. It's not so much blown as it is pinched and pulled. Well, I guess we'll go with that.
Okay, that one goes to Sarah S. for $60.
Sarah S., thanks so much. Imagine the delight on your windowsill if you put it there. Now, let's put my little light on this thing. Oh, that's a thing. I think it's some kind of a fruit.
It's kind of like a stylized pear.
Yes, it's a very mid-century pear. So let's move over here to this side of the table. Let's go ahead and do this miniature little thingamajig. Now, this is like a milk glass covered, let's call it like a butter dish or something. It's this hobnail, or the like a pineapple design with the hob star on there. It's a little thing.
Dinner is served.
So you can put something in there, I don't know what, but something small and precious that you don't want to look at. You tuned in tonight, especially to see how much the fairy light sells for. You're betting between $400 and $500. Well, I would be off the side of my brain if that's nobody says that. I'm trying to make up a new thing people say. I'd be off the side of my brain. My brain would be out of my head on a plate and served to the governor. How about that one? We could take that one off. That's a good saying. We're going to start this one at $18 for the milk glass butter dish. It's for small butter.
I can't believe that's really a butter dish.
If you have small butter in your
Did they
house.
have individual ones, so you would just put like 2 little pats of butter under it or something?
This is made by Westmoreland glass.
That actually would be really fancy now that I'm picturing it. Everybody's own little butter bowl thing.
Think about the butter in your family and how much fun you could have with it. All of you guys just smearing it on yourself. No. So the butter at dinner, butter, and you could have that accent if you'd like. It makes it so much better.
Butter? Would you like some butter?
And that would be great for you and whoever's in your house. Just you too. If you have a mirror, just talk to yourself.
I like how Karen said you could put your teeth or retainer in it. Imagine if somebody opened it up at the table expecting to find butter.
You could put you don't need teeth with butter anyway, so best to put those down. Isn't it great? So it's a little milk glass, Westmoreland glass, mind you. Here we go, I'll start counting. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. I just counted for you. Oh, it's so good. So good. Boy, my little pear is lit up so greatly over there. That's a nice looking pear.
Okay, that one goes to Steph Rook for $25.
Stephanie Rook, you got yourself a thingamajig. Just imagine what you're going to put in there. Probably butter. You could put your butter in there like Paula Deen. I don't know if she does that. Maybe she puts hers in like a giant tub or something and bathes in it. So this is a carnival glass with peacocks on it. Yes, those birds with the beautiful feathers. And this is in marigold and has grapes on there too. I bet that bird's gonna eat them grapes. So it has the wonderful peacocks with the grapes and the marigold. So this one is stunning in the milk glass, in the carnival glass. We're gonna start. This is the older variety as well, like the other carnival glass that I sold earlier. This time though, no chips or cracks. None of them. Not in this. And we're gonna start this at $60. That vase was consolidated glass dogwood vase. So whenever I bought it, George told me that it was made by Phoenix Glass and it was based on the consolidated glass molds. So that's what he told me. I didn't verify that. Could have, but I just figured, oh, George knows. So I went with it. But this is a beautiful piece of carnival glass. It's the older carnival glass. It's not from the 60s, 70s. This is from like the...
Wait, did you say $60?
That's the start, yeah.
Okay. I saw that and I was like, is that what I'm supposed to type?
Oh, did you not listen?
Well, I think
Are
I
you
did,
being...
but I was just surprised when I saw it. It's all, did I do the right number?
Anyway, it's from the around the 20s time frame, 1920s era.
Have you ever had one with a peacock?
No, I haven't. That's why the peacocks is in my hand.
Yeah.
Because that's why it is. Because it has all these nice, beautiful with the feathers. So beautiful. An orange slice. Oh, and here's the back. I didn't even look at it yet. There's things. What are those things? Strawberries or something?
I thought you said grapes.
No, on the back. There's another design.
Different.
There's another design on this side. I didn't notice it. Isn't that beautiful? Are we at what price? Are we at 60 or who has it?
Nobody yet.
Oh. Okay, I'll just wait. Yeah, so old carnival glass has the peacocks on it. You don't you do not see this with the peacocks on it. You see some with just only grapes. You see some that are like shapes, like dots or something. Oh yeah, the size. Okay. 8 inches and a quarter. So it's a nice sizely piece. And the shipping is only $8 if you're in America, US. 2 inches tall. So, all right, I will count it down. So if you want to pop your bid in, sopa di kakuku, caracol. So the only thing you got to do to buy is send me your information over email. Your name, your YouTube name that's there, so I can put those together in my brain, and your shipping address. And then you can participate. And you could do it now if you need to, and then I can send you the email later. And then you could send me the email right after you buy it, kind of a thing. So as long as we have it tonight after the sale, because we send invoices right away. Okay, here we go. I'll start counting. 15, 14, 13, 12, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 1, 1. That's a great bowl. Do not put mashed potatoes in it.
What would happen?
I'll be mad. No, you can put whatever you like, marbles, whatever you like in there.
Okay, I think that goes to Rita for $65.
Rita! Should I go ahead and do the, what do they say now? Pièce de résistance? I can't speak English or the other language. Pièce de résistance.
Oh.
What do they say? How's it? Pièce de...
I don't know how to say it that way. I would just say the piece de resistance or something.
That's what I was going for. Piece de resistance or resistance or stance.
Something.
We're doing the fairy lamp. Get your neighbor over here right now. No, call your dog. Call your brother. Your neighbor down the street. Your Uncle Harry. We're selling the fairy lamp. I skipped 11 again.
You do that a lot.
Shoot. It's like an aversion to it all. We're doing the fairy lamp and we're starting it, call everyone. We're starting it relatively high because I have to. It's the way that I do things in my life these days. So we're going to start it at $175 for this fairy lamp. And I'll show you close-ups. We're going to look at it. We're going to get excited about it. We're going to pet it. If we let, you can pet yours if you get it. You just very carefully. We're going to sell the fairy lamp. It's made by Fenton and it's purple. It's purple, which is great. And it has the sticker. All of the Stephanie Rook throwing it out like it's 1985. She is bringing out her pocketbook and saying, she's just throwing at people. She's peasant. Get away from me. I want the fairy lamp. Here we go. We're off to the races with the fairy lamp. I love this one so much because it's purple. They signed their whole life in here. It's like a book. That's on the inside. You don't truly see, I mean, you can look, if you don't have to look at the words, if you don't want to look at the words, but you've got the beautiful, these are hand painted flowers with real hands, not like a robotic hand or like a, this is me painting. Wouldn't get very far with this career if this is what it was. I can't paint. So you've got the top that opens up. And then you get inside of it and you say, wow, what's going on in here? And you've got this little doodad in here. And the Fenton wording right in there. They wanted you to know who they were again. So it's Fenton. They wrote their name in there. And then you've got this beautiful opalescent bottom. And look at all them little balls. Beautiful little balls in there. Beautiful balls on this. And so I'm looking for if there's any other signature on this piece. Not really. So you've got this one. Love that. Then you got this. This is purple. Whenever you look at it through the light like I am, you can see purple. I see Diamond Tap purple all day long on this side. You set that right in there. You set it in there. Then what do? You're asking? Well, then you put this back on top. But first you could put a candle in there. Maybe a fake one.
Yeah, that's nice because then you don't get any residue problems.
Residue is terrible. Look at this. It's called a fake candle. If you had, how beautiful for spacious skies and amber waves of gray and purple mountain majesty. Look at this fairy lamp in my hand. It is a stunning situation. I'm going to start counting it down. Ready? Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Who signed it?
Nancy Sexton. Ooh. Is that right here? Is that her name? Oh, and then, oh, it says her name and it says hand painted by S. Johnson. 2003 Heirloom Optics Collection. What a great situation. And you know what you're going to get? You're even going to get this little flickering light. Because I'm nice like that. Because you blew it out of the park with those bids. That was fantastic.
That's probably my light. But okay.
There's 3 of them here.
Oh, okay. I guess one of them is yours. Okay. That one goes to Eileen Driscoll for $3.60.
Oh my goodness, Eileen. Come on, Eileen. I bet you heard that song a ton of times. Thanks so much. You've got yourself a fairy lamp. I'm going to go like this. If you were here, I'd spank you. Thanks so much. That's fantastic. Okay. Very brilliant. Now, speaking of amazing glassware, we've coming up, and I did not advertise this. If you're a heavy Fenton collector, get out your handkerchief. I don't know what you're going to use it for, but get it out. Because I've got an old piece of Fenton coming up a little bit later. It's this piece right over here. I just knocked over that little goober. He fell right over. So this is, we're not doing it right now, but this is very rare. Very rare. Go look for it all you want right now. You won't find it.
They're gonna
Go
try.
look. You won't find it. I found one sold of it. We'll do this a little bit later, but I found one sold. No active list, no nothing. There's only been ever one I've seen online. 2013. It was on eBay. It sold. 2013. That's the only time I ever saw it. So it's very cool. We'll look at it later. It's a early Fenton, like 1940s era, and it's in the Art Deco, it's like pyramid style. So cool. So next we're going to do, I think we're going to do Hula Girl. Hula Girl. So this is Hula Girl, and she has a spring in her butt because that's what gets her going. Look at her twirl about. It's hard to play the guitar when this is what your life is. So we're going to start her at $20. Isn't that a lovely thing? She's playing it. She looks like she's on some maybe opiates or something, but she's there. She's playing she's strumming her guitar. She has her little dress. She has the biggest spring in her britches. The biggest spring. Like, that girl has no core strength at all. So, yeah. She's worse than a slinky. Here's the bottom of it. And it says Aloha. An Aloha Girl. So we started her at $20. By the way, this is from Japan. Made in Japan, so it's older. I'd say this is probably like 60s, early 70s. Oh, it's a ukulele. That's good to know. It's a ukulele. She's really good. Look at this. Yoga pose. Don't we all want to look like this? That's a very healthy looking pose. Is it for, I don't know if it's for a car dashboard or not. Is
it pretty heavy? I think those ones.
I wouldn't put this on. No, so this is like a chalk kind of material. Think chalkware, but I don't know if it truly is in this case. Oh, look at the luau, this little thing. That looks old the way they did that lay.
That's pretty.
That's girl. She is ready. Has a little flower in her hair. Yeah. Your dress looks like crap, but we could try. Just brush it. There. Gotta make you look presentable for the luau. Yeah. Okay, so girl made in Japan. She's from Hawaii. This girl is from Hawaii though. And she's a stunning little thing. Here's the back of her. Here's the front of her. Here's the side of her. Here's the other side of her. That's a good look. Nice. Okay. Oh, the fairy light. Yeah.
Somebody missed it.
You missed it.
Well, she just wanted to know.
Imagine if this was you right now. Would you be on the floor? I would.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to start counting down. Ready? 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bum, bum, bum. Your airplane pilot friend has this on his dash. Oh, yeah. That's a great thing to have on a dash. I guess I'll let that guy pass with his airplane.
Okay,
Beautiful.
That one goes to Otro Mundos for $33.
Beautiful. Thanks so much. You got yourself a thing. All right. Next, let's do this. Okay. we're doing a pair of these. These are pictures, picture cases, picture frames, photo frame, picture frames. So these are older, and I had to doctor it up a little bit, but we've got Alice Faye here. Now you could put yourself in here if you like yourself. You put yourself in there. You could, or your friends or something. But you've got this one here, and I doctored it up because this hole up here, see, this is missing. Here's this one, but it's not here. So I just put this little thing in there just to hold it on there. So you got this one. It's like an etched square, kind of like a deco, like 1940s, 30s, like 1940s kind of a thing. Here's the same one on this side. This one has this little bullet still. We're going to start the pair of them at $25. So they're very deco looking with the kind of crisscross pattern on here. So neat. Oh yeah, and that's Albert Taylor, Robert Taylor. Robert Taylor. Now I think he was who Lucille Ball took a grapefruit from in that episode. Am I thinking right? Robert Taylor? Pretty sure. He didn't look like this though. He was older. So wonderful frames. You're going to get the pair. It wasn't Robert Taylor's grapefruit. I can't remember then. So we've got the pair of picture, what are these called? Photo frames.
I keep
Picture frames.
framed photos.
Framed picture frames.
Framed
So-
pictures.
So they're very Art Deco with their little etched lines. I don't think, no, they're not signatures. That's just printed in. These are another thing that I got over at George's sale.
I really like those, and I really like how those little. I
Yeah.
like those little things that attach it. They look really,
They did it. So you just undo this, and then you pull it back out and you slide your own picture in there. So you got the girl and the man there. That's what we're doing. Richard Whitmar. That's okay. Robert Taylor. I don't know why I was thinking him. It was Richard. Okay. So we've got the pair of these here. So great. Very retro and awesome. Nobody at 25? Is that what it is? We don't like our pictures anymore?
well, not yet.
So, how about I make it simple? We'll start it at 20 instead. Start it at 20 instead for the pair of them. So, reframe the situation. We're starting at 20 for the pair of picture frames. If you've got people in your life that you want to look at often, you can put them in here and then you can stare at them. And it's not so weird whenever you're just staring at them in person. So just do that.
Or if you like old movies and you have like a.
If you like these people, you could have them in your life more often.
Well, yeah, if you had like a movie room with like vintage movie things.
Alice Faye and that man, Robert Taylor. Leanne, she likes looking at people. That's good. Closer again. Is there etching? Yes, there was etching. It's this crisscross edge etching. That's the one. See, it's etched. Crisscross etching. I keep saying crisscross because it's very similar to the Hazel Atlas crisscross kind of. But yeah. All right, I'm going to start counting it down. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, that's good.
Very good.
Those are some nice people that are dead. All right, now, I think it's almost time for Barb's turn. I think it actually is time for a Barb.
Okay.
It's time for a Barb to. Oh, I need to put these back up here so I don't forget about them. We're gonna do the Franciscan Ivy again, and those again a little bit later.
So that one, the pair of pictures goes to Leanne for $20.
Leanne, thanks so much. You got yourself a thing.
I'm Barb. Somebody asked.
You didn't know who that woman was?
Well, she's new, remember?
You're new. Oh yes. Okay.
Okay, let's do what I think is a really beautiful piece of glass.
She just got this today.
Well, actually it wasn't today, but it was very recent.
Yes, earlier.
So, okay. we're going to start this at $35. What this is, it's not technically vintage, but it is signed by the artist, and it has the year 2006. So it says S. Stang, which when I looked it up is Sam Stang, and he is he's still blowing his glass. And he does it not super close to us, but not that far. It's in Augusta, Missouri. And he has some amazing pieces of glass, like just like crazy amazing. So anyway, this one is a picture, and I do not know what to call it. I'd call it optic illusion or something like that.
Oh, I call it wavy trip.
Yeah.
And then it has a cranberry applied handle.
Yep. There's the handle. And it looks really pretty when it's, when light's coming through, which, we don't have a sun right now, so we can't show that. There's no chips or cracks on it. And it is...
You put your favorite flower in there.
Yes, that would look really pretty, especially if you had like a pink flower that matched that.
You could do that. It's about 7 inches tall.
Yes, 7 inches tall. Just a pretty little glass pitcher with applied handle.
Mm-hmm. You could use it too. You could be that person.
For water, you mean?
Sure.
I suppose you could. I don't see why not. Oh, for wine? That could be pretty. I mean, I think you could. I think you could actually use it.
All-purpose flour.
That's what the inside looks like.
Is it, you mean flour in there?
Or sangria. That would be good. That sounds really good.
We're in
Meg's is
Maryville.
in Maryville.
Wow.
Really?
Do you want to come shop my shelves? I'm not kidding. Send me an email if you want to.
Okay, did we have anybody or no? We maybe don't. I'll count it down. I don't know if we had anybody or not, and if not, that's okay. I will keep it or bring it back another time. 15. Oh,
There's Papa.
Amy. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. Yeah, there's some high eBay listings for his pieces. Some of them anyway. I don't know what I was at. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Now that it's over, what's it going for on eBay?
Well, I mean, there's not very many solds. There's actually not that many listed either, but some people have some high prices on it. But as far as the solds, I don't know if there was a sold of that exact type of picture.
Okay.
There was some listings, and some people had some crazy numbers on it. Okay, we first had, so Amy was first at 35. So it goes to Amy. Thank you, Amy.
You're going to have a big old box.
I think she will. What did I do? Oh, okay. Let's do a boy.
Oh my goodness.
Here is little squeaky boy. So this one is made by Edward Mobley, and let's start him at $18. Now let me attempt to read this. Edward Mobley Company, 19. Do you think that's 52 or 62? I would think 62, but it almost looked like 52. But 62 is what makes sense.
62.
Yeah. And the arrow something in plastic corp. So he just looks like a troublemaker, doesn't he? And he is, because look what he's got in his hand. He has a frog.
Oh, it's the same color as his clothes.
Yes, it's a camouflage frog. So little Edward Mobley boy. He, as you heard, he does squeak. He's in overall good shape. He has some paint loss, which is pretty common with these, but pretty good shape. I don't remember where I bought this one. I could have bought this on somebody's sale, or maybe it wasn't. I don't know. I can't decide if I want to. Every time I think I want to collect these, then I don't. They end up not getting put anywhere except for just sitting on a little thing, and I don't have a display area for them. So I'm selling a couple more. I can always buy some back if I change my mind. Okay. He's just a normal little squeaker boy size. He's about just over 8 inches tall. We're gonna go ahead and count him down. I think we're at 20. 15,
Wonderful.
14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Brilliant. Okay. We are going places, guys. You don't realize it, but we're going places. All right. Let me see here. We're going to do a pillowcase set next. It's been a minute since I've sold a pillowcase set.
That one, the squeaker boy goes to Vanessa J for $26. Thank you, Vanessa.
We've got the wonderful pillowcases here. So I've got the birds flying. They're going to run into each other. But we've got the two birds. These are pillowcases ready for your pillow. So they're in very pretty shape. No issues. No stains, no tears, no holes. And they're just so pretty together. This one is nice and elegant. It has like all the little flowers. Oh, it's so good. So we're going to start the pillowcases at $16. You're going to get the pair of them. Nice and crisp material. This is kind of like that vintagey stuff. Feels nice in the hand. And then you've got this other one. Also beautiful. They're just a nice, simple pattern. If you're not looking for something stupid, or not stupid, wild, I should say. Something wild. You just want something a little bit more classy. You know, this would be a good kind of like a wedding thing or, yeah, pretty much. I was like, no, not a baby thing. Like a wedding thing, though. And it has the edges, too.
Oh, yeah, they're kind of like lovebirds.
Your lovebirds. So pretty. Very good. All right, so we're going to start counting this set down. You got the pair of them, 2 pillows, 1 head. Maybe you have 2 heads in your bed. Here we go. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great, great, great. Get in there. I like those. The little nativity. Those are Buddhas. I mean, is that what you're talking about?
They go to Amy Pappas for $38.
Amy Pappas!
Thanks so much.
Is that her first item from me? Did she break her? Did she?
Yeah.
Shouldn't say that. Did she do that with me?
Yeah.
Thanks so much. You got it for 38?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that was a really good set then.
Oh, Vanessa. Jeffrey and I do shipping together, so you'll just if he doesn't have your information, just email him at the email in the description.
Yep, we ship them together. It's that good. All right, so now this is very much similar to the Bluebirds of Happiness, the Leo wards, the W ward, all the wards, I guess. This one is made by Bob Boaz, B-O-A-Z. It's dated 1989. Now, if I could remember, which I can't, if you look up that name, you'll see who made it, the glass company that made it. I can't remember. It's not Phoenix Glass. It's not Titan Glass. It's not, what's the other one? Phoenix, Titan.
Terra?
Terra Studios. It's some other one, but very, very similar.
I call them swans of happiness.
I'll do the Ivy shakers after this again. We'll start those at $15 coming up, though, just so you know. Okay, so we've got this one. It's signed with the swans. 2 swans a swimming, and we're going to start these at $18. So you got the 2 swimming swans in the blue. It's the same blue as the Bluebirds of Happiness and all of that jazz. So, and even the way that they pull the back feathers is very similar. So they were doing some things together. They were pulling some feathers between all of those people. They knew what they were doing. Nice necks, good old face.
Nice necks are important.
Nice strong necks, good curvature there. Very good for that swan neck. and it's just, they're cute together. They really are. I like the pair. Oh, here's the bottom.
Could it be Ozark Studios?
Yes, it's Ozark Studios. I couldn't
He's
remember.
got it.
Bob Bose, 1989. The year I was born. If that's any consolation to anybody, you can have a piece of my year. I'm going to be 33 this year, Barb. Barb's older than me, though, so she's already been there.
Yeah, I just turned 41.
That's astonishing.
Isn't it?
Because you look about 18. Okay, 3 1/4. 3 1/4 tall, and the width of it is 3 inches. I'm going to start counting it down. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can't have a piece of my ear. Can't. It's mine. My ears. Those are fantastic. Barb, she had her birthday on July 5th. That was close. I couldn't remember. 5th.
I know. Sometimes I forget if yours is August 29 or August 30, but it's 29, right?
Yep. The same as Michael Jackson.
Okay, it looks like we have Caroline
Oh my.
Alaconis for $40.
Oh, wow.
Thanks so much. So we've got the pair of pineapples. Franciscan ivy. They have their stoppers. We're starting those at $15. This is the second time I'm showing them. Now we might have an ivy collector out there. Starting those at $15. This one has, it's just the tiniest little thing right there. It's, if you could just learn to not look at it, life would be so much better. Frankly, like I said, get yourself a little green crayon, color it, it's gone. It's gone. So Marla, we're at 15. The pair of them, stunning. This is that pottery by Franciscan, and it's in the ivy pattern. Here we go. Little holes on top. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You got the thing? I think she got the thing. Twist of Fate says you look like you're in your 20s, Barb.
Thank you. I used to hate it, but you know, when you get to be 41, you kind of like when people think you look younger.
For real.
Okay, yes, they are yours, Marla.
You got the thing. You didn't even realize you could do it, but you did. You put all of your fingers to work. In conjunction, they could accomplish great things. Thanks so much. Now, we're going to do something. We're going to do a piece of Wedgwood. Now, Wedgwood fans out there, this is desirable. And because of that, we're starting it rather high. So this is not a common piece. This is in the queensware, white with pink. If you're generally aware of Wedgwood, you might notice that it's usually in the blue with white over it, sort of like a jasperware. But this one's white with pink. And of course, they also make a pink with white. But this one in the tray, no chips or cracks. But on the bottom, it says made in England, Wedgwood embossed queensware of Eteria and Barlaston. And that's incised with the Wedgwood marking, and then down there as well. So, an age holding pattern. That's, who knows how long that'll remain. Okay, so we've got the beautiful pink on there. And so because of this, we're going to start it at $90. And it is a stunning piece. For reference, I usually don't like to reference like what things are going for, but I feel like I have to in this case to a degree. I don't want, never mind. I'm starting it lower. That's actually lower than what it sells for, but that's fine. Oh, we got Amy at 90. I was going to say, if not, I was fully ready to put it on eBay because all day long it goes for a certain price. So we've got the Wedgwood. Oh, the other thing I want to mention, Wedgwood is normally matte glaze or matte. This is glossy, which is actually just a personal preference. I love glossy pottery or glazed pottery rather than the matte. So we've got glazed pottery here with the really pretty light pink. And this is in the tiered tray. So stunning. I mean, it's absolutely great. And it's stamped and incised on the bottom with the Made in England and the Wedgwood mark. Beautiful. Just a tiered, it's a beautiful piece. It's 7 inches, I believe, or no, 6 and a, let's be specific. Just under 6.5 inches in diameter. And then the height is about 4 inches tall. It's great. No, and I'm not kidding that the white with the pink is among the harder colors to find. It, like I said, you'll normally see the blue. You'll see blue with white. And it's like, blue and white. Like it had its time, but these days, white with pink, I love it so much. No chips or cracks. It's ready to go. Put this on your thing, stack your Oreos on it, look at them, don't eat them, and you'll be, your life will be good then, I guess. I'm going to start counting it down. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, you're great. You're a great thing, okay? Okay. Feels good to get down and stretch that spine. Oh my. That's what I'm doing down here. Just ignore me for a minute.
Okay, that goes to Amy Pappas for $100.
That was a deal. You did it. They go for $150, just for anybody wondering. So that was a good deal on that one. And when I say they go for $150, I mean it. That's what they actually sell for, not what they list for. So very nice. Thanks so much. We'll add that to your box.
Or boxes.
Or boxes. We'll have to figure that one out. Okay. The next one up. Why are some people green? Because they're a channel member, which is a paid thing, completely not needed to do. They do this on their own, and it's just a way to support me in another way. So let's now do the head vase in the back.
Do you have another one?
Mm-mm. No, I do not. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and do, I was going to say, we're going to do my Buddhas. My 3 Buddhas. So we've got the 3 of them. Now, these are not made out of like a part of an animal or anything like that. And I don't know what material, I don't know the material that these are actually made out of. Hold on, I thought I got all the stickers off. Okay, now I did. All right, so George did tell me what the material was, but I think it's a synthetic type of a situation. That is just, it's such a really pretty thing. We're going to start all 3 of them at $30. So you're going to get all 3 of them. They're really ornately done. I mean, they're just so pretty, aren't they? Here's this one. Let me get the other one. I don't see stuff like this very often. I really don't. So it's, oh, look, there's a little whole family down there. Yeah, no, it's not a nativity. Although I guess it could be. Depends on what you're going for in life. This could be your very own little, although is that all the same man? Or maybe the 3 brothers Buddha. That could be a TV show. Coming soon on Netflix. The 3 brothers Buddha.
I think it sounds like a children's book title or something.
They're just really, when I said pretty, if I said pretty, I meant like all of this back here, like the detailing on it. I just thought it was really cool. And it is like if there's texture in it. So like if you feel it, that's like kind of scraped into it, and then the color is in there. I don't know what you call that, like etched. Okay, it's etched. I just decided. And it's that way on like all of them. So it's a very nicely done piece. Here's the back of that one. And I got these from George, the antique nomad, over in Kentucky, whenever he had his pop-up estate sale.
What did you say they're made of?
Actually, I don't know.
Okay.
He told me it wasn't like any sort of a horn or a tusk or anything like that.
Okay.
It's not a natural type material. It's like a heavy plastic though. It feels like a heavy type of plastic, if that makes any sense. A nut. He said a nut. It's a type of nut.
Okay.
But I don't know what kind of nut. Like a milk nut? I just made that up. I don't know.
That sounds fun. They look milky colored.
It's a type of nut. It's made of a type of nut. Okay? Now I'm going to start counting it down. 15, 14, this family. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wonderful set. Yeah. When I bought, I wouldn't buy them unless they were a tagua nut. I don't know. I wouldn't have bought them if they were made out of a animal or something. Nope.
Okay, those go to Zona Browning for $33.
Zona Browning. Thanks so much. You got yourself a 3-piece fat people set. Anyway, it's a fun little set. All right, the next thing we're gonna do is, what shall we do?
What is that thing with that like sun coming out of it?
That's a perfume bottle. We could do the perfume bottle.
Oh, I see it now.
So we got a perfume bottle with a blue satin and the sun. Very beautiful. How lovely is that? That is just a nice looking thing. So we're going to start this one at $18. Well, I maybe shouldn't have said that, but I don't mean it in any derogatory way. Isn't it not? It's fat. It's not muscle.
No.
I could call them muscly people. You got a muscle people set with lots of muscles. I don't know. Okay, so beautiful. We got the sun. It's very deco. This is glass, and it's kind of pulled. It's pulled in all the right places. That's the way we like it. It's pressed glass down here. Very nice and looks kind of art deco. I thought I said it in a joking way.
Listen, Jeffrey says a lot of things that could be seen in a derogatory way, but he doesn't mean that at all.
No. That's why I couldn't be a comedian, because I would people would come up to me after the show and be like, I kind of felt offended. And then I would end up with nothing on this. I'd just be like, I'd just be standing there. I wouldn't have any, because I'd be afraid of saying anything, because it's like everything, everything's a problem.
You can just start pinning an apology in advance of anything that I may say that offends you.
There's the stopper. There's that. Oh, look. Ready for this? I'll tell you something. Ready? I'll tell you this. Ready? If they were skinny, what would I say? You're going to get a set of skinny people? Is that derogatory? So the opposite of skinny, which we all know Buddha to be a pudgy man, like that's kind of his thing. I don't think literally he was, though. I think that was kind of debunked. But right, hello. That's the kind of the idea. It's just a descriptor of a not a real person, actually. I mean, it's not even a likeness. See, and then I have to like over-explain. Beautiful sun, love it. Satin blue glass with the blown glass top. And we'll count. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boop, boop. Yeah. Yeah. Yay. We do it. Okay, so that is a wonderful thingamajig. You put your perfume in there. You do it.
Okay, I see Christine K for 27.
Christine K.
Uh-huh.
Christine K. Thanks so much. You did it. Or perhaps obese. Yeah. I don't use the word obese. I find that one, in my mind, I found that one a little bit like iffy to say. I know it's like a real term. I know it's like I don't know. I guess it's just because, I don't know. That's a me thing. I need to go to therapy for it, I guess. But the next item we're going to do is, was it called the Blarney Stone?
Huh?
No, probably
That's
not.
the thing in Ireland that you kiss.
The stone.
Oh, I don't know.
It's not Plymouth Rock like I initially thought. Nuts.
We'll call it an Irish, is it glass?
It's an Irish glass rock
Okay.
with this clover thing on it. So Blarney Stone. That's what we're going with. We're gonna start the Blarney Stone at $22. This is a good looking piece of glass. It has a nice look to it. I think that it almost has a crystal. Actually, it is crystal. It's heavy enough to be, and there's a little bit of rainbowing in whenever I'm looking at it. So it's crystal glass with a little shamrock on top. You could like rub it for good luck, I bet. I bet you could. You could do that. Give it a little tickle. Tickle. Do that on that thing. Here's the back of it. It is a paperweight, so it'll hold all of your papers down across your house. You just put them in one giant stack, and then you set this on top of it. That will not blow. It's a big, heavy stone. Open all your windows.
The light base?
Oh yes, the light base. Now let me get out green for you.
Yeah, boy.
That's so pretty. That is so pretty. You look at that green thing there, don't you like it, huh? Did you mention your merchandise tonight, Sean? I did not. I will after this rock. It's a rock. It's a beautiful looking thing. Terry, that is right. Don't you hate it when your papers just start flying around your house? And you're like, I cannot have enough paperweights. These things have a mind of their own. They're just rubbing. They're just flying all over the house. Yes. Okay. Lady light. What are you saying? Lady light. Lady luck?
Lady Light. She might be talking, I'm not sure. She might be talking about Diane because Diane always remembers to ask for the light base. I'm not sure. That's the way I took it.
I'm going to start counting it down.
Here we
Go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boop. Flying papers. It do sound like Harry Potter. Remember that? Did you ever watch Harry Potter, Barb?
Uh-huh.
I like that movie series.
It's a good one.
It's a good one.
Very nice.
I'm going to double check on this one.
Barb is
just
double
to make
checking.
sure.
Corey was late and Scott was late, if that's what you're wondering.
Yeah, that's what I was checking. Okay, so then we have Ari or Ari's girl for 60, or no, I did that every time. Ari's girl, 63 for $27.
You did it. You did it. You got the thing. You put your mind to action. Thanks so much. Now, I think it's time for a Barb.
Here comes the Barb.
Here she comes
Here I go.
to save the day. And then I've got these items up here still. Don't forget, we're still doing $8 for your first item and $2 for each additional item for the shipping.
Here
Okay,
we
now
are.
we have a really fun and unique thing called an owl clock. So it's in here. It's not just the box. Now, the first thing we could note, like the previous owner decided to write on here, it don't work.
Oh.
So we're sad, but there is hope because, some people can fix things. If I gave this to you, you might have been able to fix
Yeah,
it.
I
I
like
should
that.
have done that.
Sometimes I do stuff like that.
Here he is peeking out.
Wow, looks like cardboard.
So this is pretty cool because it has its like date purchase and everything.
It
with the box.
guarantees that it works.
Well, I mean,
Liar.
Okay. By the way, so I think this is fairly hard to find. Like I was not able to find it. So even though it is not, okay, there goes the
You
tail.
ridiculous woman.
No,
Breaking
it always falls off.
That's so cool.
Even though it's not working currently, it's still hard to find, and it's gonna start at $50 if anybody's interested. Remember, it does not work currently. Okay, it does not run, but it does have its tail, and it will go on. Now the tail, the tail is better to stay on when it's on the wall. It might fall off, but we'll see. So other things to note: he is missing some. There is wear and some missing of the rhinestones.
You can buy rhinestones at the store.
You can.
And stick them on him.
So he was, that purchase date was 1978. This is what the inside looks like. So this is what this is a plug-in model. And that's what the motor looks like. When I plug it in, it makes a clicking sound. So if you're an electric person, that's what it does. It does have the back. Here's the back here. And it's marked on here, Owl Clock, California Clock Company. Right? Whoops. Can't do it.
I wonder if you could buy a new cat clock
I can't get it.
and then just
use
take
the
guts out. And...
Well, because you could install a battery thing, but I don't know for sure if it would
no,
make the eyes move.
The new Kit Kat clocks
Uh-huh.
have eyes that move
Yes.
too.
Yes.
So if you take the mechanism out of the Kit Kat clock, but they still new now, and you put it in this one,
Uh-huh.
then the eyes should theoretically move and the tail.
Well,
should
I
move.
wonder, but I mean the new ones are not electric.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
If the mechanism attaches internally to all those, to the eyeballs and the tail,
Uh-huh.
everything should move.
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
Or you just look at it and say, I accept that.
Right. What I did was
change.
uh-oh.
No, it's back.
We're back. What I did was I just had it hanging on the wall for decoration, basically. So that's what I did. And I probably knocked the tail off. But it's there. The tail is there. So, yeah, just a really cool, I just thought it was so neat that it was, actually an older one. Because a lot of times you see the ones from the 80s or newer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I hope that somebody that's handy is able to fix it. I didn't want to mess with it because I don't know what I'm doing with that kind of thing.
And
I
the
think
warranty
that
is
was
only
all
good for a
smart.
year, so don't think you're going to get your money back.
Right, you're probably not
California
going to get your
Clock Co.
money back. But yeah, it is neat that it has the box and hold on. It has this, on the end here, it had its little thing, jeweled yellow. So they came in other colors. I don't know how many, but I saw white online was the only one I saw when I looked. Okay.
Yellow's nice.
We are at, I believe we're at 65. We're going to go ahead and count it down. 15, 14, 13, 12. Ooh, a cookie jar. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cute little owl.
That's the second time I've seen somebody say TTOT. What does that mean?
No idea.
What does
Can't
that
help you
mean?
with that one.
It's an acronym I've never heard of.
Oh, goodness.
Let's see if we can pretend what it is. TTOT.
That's, no.
That
Oh, my back. My
totally
back.
tubular. Oh, ta-ta. What do you think of that? Totally
Yeah, I
tubular.
like
Oh,
it.
ta-ta.
I'm gonna have to put this back in there later. Okay. Okay.
Oh,
I
crying
see.
face.
It looks like Randy was right after the bid end, so we have. Orion. Is that how you say that? Orion Hunter for 75. Thank you very much. Oh, Sean's gonna double check to be sure though. That's
Okay.
a good idea. Should I do one more
No,
thing
you
or?
should sit down.
Okay.
Sit down. Don't come back up here until I tell you. You're not allowed.
What if I do?
I'll smack you with a ruler.
Well, I do have to come back for the book. Don't get me. And my phone.
No. All right. The next thing up is going to be Hager. Hey girl. Hey girl. Hager. So we've got the Hager girl with her sunbonnet on. Look at that girl. This is a planter. It's made of ceramic, and it's so large. The truth is out there. Oh, that would be a good acronym for it too. Okay, so girl with her eyes closed. The sun is bright that day. So
You said it's Hager, right?
I believe it's Hager.
I think so too.
Now the it's almost perfect, but it's not like me. No. So if you look here, there's a little thing there. It's had a problem once in its life. So so there's that on the front, and then I noticed like on the back, but if you don't look at the back, it's not even a problem. On the side of her back head, she got into a fight. So that's it. We're gonna start this at $30. You like feathers in her head? I do too. Put some feathers in her hat and call her macaroni. Is that what they say?
Yeah.
Thank you, Doodle. Put a feather in his hat. Why would you be called macaroni with a feather?
It's just a funny song. I don't know where they got that from.
Girl, you could boop her nose all day long. Boop. She's boopable. She's boopable. Big old gaping hole in the back end here. And the front. Ready. She just has her little hat on. Trying to get some sun. It's a losing game for her. She's white as a piece of paper, pretty much. It's actually a really nice color. This is it feels like satin, kind of like a satin glass or satin matte. What am I calling? Roseville. It feels like that. It's not like, you know. So
I like her curls.
feels good. You like the curls. So it has nice curls in her hair. It's made of pottery. Has a good sound. You like it? I bet you do. We'll do it again. This is the sound. Oh, we're scratching her head. She has head lice. Oh my. All right. So we're going to start counting her down. She has her head on, looks like a moon. She honestly looks very Art Deco, doesn't she not? She's ready for 1940s. Look at that brim. It's so strokeable. Just feels so good. Like, oh, I love the feel. It feels good. So very large inside her head, no brain, and then the back. And I'm going to start counting it down. Here we go. Oh, and measure it real quick. By the way, if this is your first item, the shipping's $8, regardless of where you are in US. Just so you know. Budget accordingly. So 10 inches tall, and then the width of her head is like 6-ish. Here we go, class. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. You're a good girl. Get on the shelf. We liked it. We really liked it. Was it Russell Abbott? Did Russell Abbott get it?
I think he did.
By the way, thanks so much.
I have these available. My shipping tape. Yes, I did. I made shipping tape. I've got 4 varieties on realniftyvintage.com. Link in the description, I think. I don't know. But we've got this shipping tape. We've also got the Starburst with the swung, what are those called?
Vase.
Swung vases, little butterflies, some Tupperware, a peacock chair, just nice and retro. We also got in the shipping tape. So I design these, I make them myself, and I ship them out here. And then we also have this one with the red and the blue starbursts on it. That's one of my favorites, honestly. And then for Christmas time, we've got little Rushton Santas, which is Barb's favorite, plush. Little starburst, candy canes, trees, and that's of the shipping tape. So those are available on realniftyvintage.com.
And that could be a good time to mention that next week is Christmas in July.
We're doing Christmas in July next week.
But mixed with some other things, right? Kind of a little bit.
We'll see how it
Yeah.
goes. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Now this is brass, and it's of a pineapple. And we're going to start it at $25. It's a brass pineapple covered. Ooh, how pretty is that interior? Very shiny, shimmery splendor. Oh, how nice. Now the outside has a great patina. Very pretty with all the little crisscrosses on there. Made of brass. That is just a really pretty piece. If you're going for anything like a Hawaii theme or a tropical theme or a mid-century theme, or just, all the things. I actually do use that tape to ship with. I also rotate with my own logo tape as well, but it's all the same brand of tape, meaning it's the same, what's the word?
It's the same, like,
It's the same
stickiness
quality.
It's the only tape I will use.
Look at that. Endorsed
And I'm
here
serious.
first.
It just sticks better.
Yeah, because it'll stick to your bubble wrap as well. So you could use it for everything, every part of your shipping, the sticky tape. Brilliant. Now, love it. It has this nice, this is a pineapple. It's not under the sea though.
How much is the tape?
I think one roll, if my memory's correct, I think it's $8.99 for one roll, shipping included.
But you have like bundle things.
And then I
too.
also have it where you could get 6 rolls for whatever it is, shipping included. I think it comes to like somewhere around like $6 a roll whenever you get 6 of them at a time. So that's on realniftyvintage.com. And you can get either 1 or 6 of them at a time and save even more. Brass pineapple. It's a good size. It fits in your hand very nicely. It's throwable if you have people you don't like. Okay. What are we at?
We are at 25 with Corey.
25 with Corey, the pineapple, the brass pineapple, shiny interior. Put all your valuables in there. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that is the way we count backwards. So pretty.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Okay then. Did we do it? We did it. We did it.
Okay, Corey's getting a pineapple.
She is. She didn't think she was, but she is. So next we're gonna do, I've got this little thing here. If you have like a Zen garden, this would be great for that. You're gonna get all of these little things here. They're pottery. You've got little green man. You have a pagoda in like this, it says Japan, it's on the bottom there. It's kind of in this really pretty blue. That is so pretty. These are so nice. And then these two are smaller and they're both the same treatment as far as color is concerned. So they're a little bit different. You could put them like in the farther distance of your garden, your Zen garden. So you have that forced perspective. You can kind of make it look like a whole thing. So little things and little things. You're gonna get all of these. And we're just gonna start them at $18 for all 4 of them. Imagine that. Are those for aquariums? Yeah, I guess maybe you could use them. This one, I don't know if these would float up to the top because they're kind of lightweight. Maybe this would go in an aquarium. That blue is so pretty on that one, that pagoda, and this old man, this old wrinkly man with his green robe and his blue speckles all over his body. He has a case of the blue specks. And he has a big blotchy one right in his britches right there. Yeah. It's an ink pen. He forgot to take it out whenever he was co-signing for the loan. And then you got those guys there. So all of them we're starting those at $18 for the nice little thingamajigs. Put them in a Zen garden near you. Just make it all a thing. Okay? Nobody. Right?
Not yet.
Not yet. My back's hurting. That's why I'm getting like impatient.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've been using my roller a lot lately, but it's just not.
I thought you hadn't been having as much trouble with your back.
Yeah.
But now you are.
Yeah. I put my heel lift back in, the left side, but I wonder if it's not helping.
Yeah, maybe it's not then.
Let me take it out. Let me get out of there. Okay. Now, I'm going to do this and then I'm going to set them down. I'm going to count down from 15 and we'll do whatever. I don't know what we'll do. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, so those, oh, Barb, I didn't tell you, and we could kind of like take a poll about this, or no, we're not taking a poll. We could just talk about it. But in the future, what I want to do is where a thing like I saw Misty doing, where you can do pick 2 for a price. So you like have like all these things on screen and then people get to like choose.
Oh, like she did on Whatnot?
Yeah, but we could do it here on YouTube. I've got a lot of things that are like around the $12 range. That would be perfect for it. I think that would be a really special time. What about tomorrow?
Huh?
I could maybe do it tomorrow.
Oh,
if I feel up to it. I don't know. Okay. I haven't prepared anything for it though. Okay, the next item is going to be this little hummingbird. Should I do the hummingbird or should I do this really expensive thing?
I don't know.
My back is killing me.
Do the expensive thing.
We're going to do this expensive blue piece of Fenton. So the thing about it is, from my research, extremely rare. I don't say that lightly. So it's from about 1940 and very early Fenton, not marked. It has the hobnails all over it. And this is like the big hobnails, the big old hobnails. But what I thought was interesting about these two next to each other, that's just the way it was molded. They've got little pinholes in them. Oh my gosh. So you do not see this. You don't. You just don't. It's blue opalescent, pyramid shaped, deco, Fenton, early Fenton. And because of that, we're starting it at $200. I'm not kidding. So the little nubby feet are amazing. If you're a Fenton collector, this is probably a piece you just will never see in your life, except here. So it's just one of those things. You have to just do it when you see it. It's just, that's just the way it is. I wish we could go look on eBay together, scour the internet together so I could prove it to you. You're not going to find it anywhere online. You're not. It looks heavy. It is. It ships for $8. So yeah. So there you go. And the way this is working for this piece, if nobody participates, I'm actually going to put it on eBay. I don't know when, if not like, oh, never mind. Amy's here. I was going to say, I was going to put it on eBay at $200 and do it as an auction for 7 days. But definitely this is a piece that you're not going to see. You're just not. You're not. I'm telling you. Was that at George's? No, this wasn't at George's. This was at an antique store on the way home in Sturgis, actually. I know, I feel like I have to be like, I know like I should have a certain amount of trust behind me, but I feel like whenever we get to these higher price things, I need to say some kind of prerequisite or like, I don't know.
So people don't think you're crazy.
Yeah. I guess my excitement behind this is I don't want it to not come across the fact that this is something you're just, I mean, it just is. What I love though about it the most is these little nubby feet. Like that is adorable. These little little nubs, little nubbies.
I like the shape of them because that gives it almost like a little bit of mid-century feel to me.
Kind of,
anyway.
yeah. And then but the pyramid shape is more that kind of deco.
Yeah.
It's so stunning. Oh, condition, no chips or cracks. It has flea bites, very normal for its age, around the inside rim here where it nests. It's older glass, it's gonna happen. This is pre-marking time, so they didn't mark it or anything like that. But this was definitely a fun piece to get. One of those surprise pieces to find. Fenton, early Fenton. All right, we're gonna start counting it down for the pair, or for the covered dish. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bum, bum, bum. Rita threw herself in the ring. Amy Poppy. Oh, that's actually, I'm glad to see it go for a good, healthy amount. I really am, because it would kind of kill me if it wasn't realized, you know, for what I believe it is.
Okay.
It's fantastic. Amy, thanks so much. Really? So it sold for $600 at the estate sale. That is fantastic.
That's cool.
Very good. All right, so let's put this somewhere else.
Now we all know what we should be looking for. If only we could find another one.
Right. That was fantastic. Thanks so much. That really is really great. I'm glad that happened. The next item is going to be these little goobers hiding behind leaves. I can't. Barb, why don't you do it?
Need a break?
I need to lay on the floor because my back is killing me.
Okay.
So we've got those for Barb, and then I'm gonna do these after she does all this.
Oh, all of them? Okay.
Yes.
All right. Well, no, that's okay. Let's start with the paperweight. So, let's start the paperweight at $18. So it has a sticker on it and it says Egerman or Egerman, Czech Republic. It's what that little sticker says. And it is also marked. Is that embossed? It's like etched in on the bottom there too. That the Egerman name. So a really pretty orange and white swirly paperweight.
That's nice. You don't normally see those colors together.
Right. I thought about bringing it out at Halloween, you know, but I was like, no, it's really good for any time. An orange cinnamon roll, it does remind me of that. It is about just over 3 inches across. So just a cute little size of a paperweight. I typically don't buy a lot of paperweights, but I just thought it was neat that this one was marked, so thought I'd give it a try. I see Corey in at 18, and I'm not going to dawdle too much. We're going to count it down.
We're doing pretty good on time, I think, overall. Though.
Yeah, I think we're doing okay on time. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
No, I thought it was I thought we ended at 9:30, but no, it's
Oh,
9.
yeah.
So actually it's not as
So
good as
I was
thought.
saying we're doing okay.
Yeah. Oh, was I supposed to do something?
No, you don't have to do
Oh.
anything. Sean is here. Okay. That was a little bit close. We're gonna Sean, if you want to check on. I think I see Corey at 24, but
Yeah.
maybe if Sean wants to double check.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And we will move on to the bird. So we have a classic Bluebird of Happiness. We're gonna wait a second till Sean comes back here. She refreshed. So I think it goes to Corey. I assume that's what that means. Thank you, Corey. Okay, so Bluebird of Happiness, and it is marked. We'll start this one at $18. So this one has these. Thank you, Sean, for checking. In case you didn't hear me, we'll start this one at 18. And this one is signed Leo Ward, and it's got the sticker there too. Now, I believe it says, it looks to me like it says 2000. I believe it's the year 2000 on that one. Bluebird of Happiness, made in USA, Terra Studios. So it says all the things. It's in good shape. No chips or cracks on him. Here's his little tail. And his cute little face. Very adorable. This is just what I call the regular size. It's the most common size I see.
Shoot.
What's
I
wrong?
wasn't writing anything down.
Oh, no, I wrote it down.
Oh, good.
You're okay.
Oh.
Just lay back down. About 3.5 inches this way across. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and count him down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down you go, little bird.
I just realized I need to pop on the chair.
Oh, Tina really wants a bird. Lots of people want a bird today. Well, I believe, unless I missed something, I believe it's Tina Lou for $45. Thank you,
Is
Tina.
there somebody else? Because all mine.
What?
You're
Yeah, there's
about-
some other people here.
Is this the same size? This one's
No, that
broken.
one's bigger. We're behind and you want to sell another bird.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I mean whoever was. How much did yours?
Oh,
sell
you
for?
mean you want to sell it, see if somebody else wants
Did
it?
it sell for 45?
Uh-huh.
Was there another 45?
No. There was, I don't think.
Who wants it for 45?
What do you want to do? A quick claim of at 45?
Yeah, that one's slightly larger than the one you
Okay.
sold too.
Jeffrey wants to sell his bird now. So this is Jeffrey's bird. It's slightly bigger than the one we just saw. This one is about 4 inches across. And it is signed, not signed? It is not signed, but it's exactly like the other one.
You want to show yours and comparison?
Oh yeah.
It's not dramatic, but it's a little bit bigger.
Okay. So this is the one we just sold, and this is the new one. So it's a little bit bigger.
Well, I think Rita got it.
What?
Rita put 45 down.
Well, I
think.
didn't tell them what to do yet. So
Oh, okay.
I think we should be fair.
Okay.
So,
we
Rita?
we normally don't do it like that. We normally tell you what to type.
Yeah. I mean, even I didn't say go. So let's do well, that is what we've been doing, but this time I'm going to tell you a letter. The first person to type the letter I say will get this for $45. First person to type the letter B as in bird.
That's really original.
Isn't it? So original, that's me. So if anybody's interested, type in the letter B and you'll get the bird for $45.
And Rita got it.
Okay. Good job, Rita. Oh goodness. Hey, you will have to write that one down. Well, no, I can write it down. Okay. Bird, $45, Rita. Okay, well, we've got it. Now we'll move on to, let's do this fish brooch. Okay, so fish brooch, we will start this one at $16 if anybody's interested in a fish. At first I thought that hole there was a missing jewel, but I don't think it is because the hole goes all the way through on the back also. So I don't believe that's a missing jewel there. He looks to be in good shape. It is not marked with any type of a maker that I could see. I don't believe. So just a really pretty little fish for summer if you like brooches. Maybe that's his eye. Oh, yeah, it could be. Could be. It's kind of it's not exactly yellow. It's more of an orange, but it's definitely a yellowy orange more than a super bright orange. And it measures about 2.5 inches across. 2.5 inches across. Yeah, kind of a marigold color for sure. Close up. Okay, let's try to get really up close and personal with Mr. Fish. Here he is. I do not see a signature on it. No. Don't see one. Okay. Well, I'll count it down. I don't know if we have anybody. We'll go ahead and count it down if anybody's interested. We were starting it at 16. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's what the back looks like. You do keep seeing yellow, Terry.
When I saw that earlier, I did not know for the life of me what that was. But you're calling it a fish.
Yeah, that's a fish. There he is with his fins.
I thought it was a weird flower or something.
I don't have my phone over here, but
What am I supposed to do?
Well, no, I didn't know if anybody came in on that, but I
No.
don't think they did. So we'll bring that back another time. And then my last item is Mr. Snail. Okay. So we have a snail. I love snail things because I don't see them very often. We'll start the snail at $16. So starting at $16 for this little snail. I believe it's a pomander. It's like where you can put something in there that smells good. Has one teeny little flea bite on the back. Well, on that side. I guess it's not really a back in the front. And yeah, you can put little potpourri or something like that in there.
Tina, we ship together.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Together we ship. There's this cute little snail face. Oh, he has here's the bottom. He has the Made in Japan sticker on the bottom. And there's his little tail. Very cute. Oh, you have an owl one like it? That's neat. Yeah, I wonder if there's probably a whole zoo of critters that they made then maybe. Okay. I believe I saw somebody in there. So we're going to go ahead and count him down. Oh, he is a small little guy. He's about 3.5 inches across or so. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Unfortunately, I think I might need to go to the chiropractor again.
Oh, really?
It's been years, but
I missed what happened. I'll check on my phone.
I don't think anything did.
Okay, so that one goes to, I hope I'm saying that right, Orion Hunter for $16. Thank you very much.
Okay. Now we're going to do a hummingbird. We're doing a hummingbird. So this hummingbird is a musical hummingbird. It's made by Otagiri. And it plays music. And it does spin around too, being a musical thing. It's a hard paste porcelain. It's Otagiri, so it has that very nice kind of Yadro-esque colors to it. Has the flower there, no chips or cracks. It's just a really stunning little thingamajig. So we're going to start this one at $18. It's adorable. So it has the little hummingbird and the flowers. I don't want to go too much, but it does that. It's adorable. Don't know what song it's playing, but it's beautiful. There's no chips or cracks, and it's just a nice subdued color situation. You like it, huh? I do. So if we could stop that nonsense, I don't know if we can though. You just hold it. So it's beautiful. The hummingbird. The hummingbirds. How are you able to ship for $8? I'm kind of taking a hit on some things, and we make it up a little bit on other ways. So it's fine. Go with it. If I don't like the way it's working, whenever I look at my numbers and stuff, then we might not do it. But I was looking for an easy way to get to do everything. So obviously, if you know the flat, if flat rate wise, like you're like, okay, $8, therefore I want to spend a total of $30 on this thing, so I will stop bidding at $22. See, so like in your mind, it works very well. And then whenever you buy another thing, you're like, then it's just $2 more for that second item, third, fourth, like it goes like that. So it's good for, it keeps it in your mind. It's very simple. It helps us when we're invoicing because we can go really quickly, and it kind of works itself out across the law of averages. So it should be, we'll hope that it's fine. I don't know. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna start counting it down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It didn't say what the song was, did it?
I have no clue. I don't know. It's a song, you just listen to it and you say, that's amazing. Postal service upped its price. Probably. I don't know. They do what they want to do, don't they? We just go with it. Okay. The next thing I've got is little people crossing their faces so you can't look at them.
And that one went to Orion Hunter for $22.
Orion Hunter. Thanks so much. Imagine the possibilities you're going to have with that. Music all night long. So we've got these little goobers with things over their crotch. They're very
like those.
Long leaves too. What does that say? So we've got these nice little creatures here. These are made in Japan. They're ceramic. And we're going to start the pair of them at $20. Ah, leaf fronds. Yeah. Aren't they adorable? You know what? I think you need one more of them that go over the ears. I just realized.
Oh.
But otherwise, we could just like not talk or not look at things. Yeah. Yeah. They're just so cool. And they're like, they've got the little hairdo. Aren't they so fun? These are really unique looking. They're older. They're Japan. Made of ceramic. There's the two of them. Yeah. Fantastic. So I started those at 20, didn't I?
Yes.
I thought so. So you got the pair of them, little heads, little bodies, big leaves, and the big old holes in the bottoms.
I just love how the one's covering his eyes and the other one's covering his mouth.
Yeah, did you hear why though?
Yeah, but
Okay.
I don't know. Then I think about the missing one. I'd rather just think about him how I did a few minutes ago.
Yeah, you just look at what you got and accept it for, that's what you have in these two. All right, so I'm just going to regardlessly count down from 20, or from 15. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. Well, nobody likes you enough, I don't think. They might be going to Goodwill.
I'll take them. They're funny. Maybe on a different day. I think.
Oh, I don't have time for this dawdling. Okay, we've got this little clear. We've got this little clear peach.
Pear.
Peach? It's a pear.
It's not a pear. I mean, it's not a peach.
Okay. I'm gonna start counting this. Or I'm gonna start this one at. I'm gonna start this one at $20. Heck, I don't know. $20. So it has a little thing on top of it, like a stem or something, and then it's beautiful. It has the colors whenever you put a light underneath it, like this. Colors, beautiful colors. It's a lovely fruit of some sort. What did you call it? A pear? A peach?
That's what.
Or
No, a pear.
A pear.
To me, it looks like that's the closest thing.
All right.
I don't
This
know.
is glass. It's crystal glass. It's heavy. It's a paperweight. It's stunning. Again, I got this at George's. Now wait a minute. He told me what this was.
Oh.
I think it's a special. Oh wait a minute. Yeah, it's etched. Good. Glad I looked at this. Oh, it's Waterford.
Ooh.
It's Waterford. I'm just gonna buy your sell up thing, and I don't even know. It's Waterford. So it's a Waterford crystal pear. It's etched right there. Right there. Right there. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. It's not a pair of pears. It's one pair. It's one pair of. It's a pair of one pair of pear. Yeah, Waterford crystal. It looks great under a light. It looks great in a window. It looks great all over your house. My back hurts so bad. It hasn't been this bad in so long.
I have my trouble with my back, but it's not a constant thing. It's when I have the certain like motion.
Since we didn't sell those little goober things, do we have any interest in me selling these hobnail shakers? I was gonna wait a minute. I have those shakers. Shoot.
It's not
I'm gonna count down. Ready? 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great. Great. That's a thing. That's a good thing to have. Next, we're going to do, I've got these shake things, and we're going to start them a little bit lower, I guess. We're going to start them at $15. These are marbleized plastic in the shakes, and they've got the pink, and they've got the strawberry, and they've got the chocolate.
That one, the glass pear went to Rita Brower for $40.
Rita, thanks so much. You've got yourself a thingamajig that's going to glow. Well, it won't. It'll just be bright. So, shakes, strawberry, chocolate, plastic. Very fun, very kitschy, very diner, retro. Love it. I'll count. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Love it. And then the next thing, actually the last thing. $3.
Oh, Linda. It went to Judy for $15.
Judy, thanks so much. All right, so I've got the pair of opalescent Fenton hobnail salt and pepper shakers. We're going to start those at $20. Is it still live? Yes, we're here. Sopa, we're here. Hobnail opalescent shakers in very nice shape. Ready? They're very beautiful, aren't they? Do we not call this moon glow?
Well,
Moon glow?
there's something that is called that. I don't know.
This
if
is the
that's
last
it.
item, yes. Is it moon glow or
Could be.
moonstone?
Well, there's one called Moon Glow, but I don't know if that's a different thing or not.
So we've got the pair of these. We're starting those at anybody? I'm gonna throw them down on the floor. I mean, I'm just about to put them down in general. Okay, Julie, we got you. I'll start counting. Ready? 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely. We did it.
Jeffrey doesn't like to sit down for the sales because he feels like his energy will
Drop.
get tired.
Yeah, and usually it's fine to stand here, but not tonight.
We have Tina Lou for the shakers for $25.
Tina Lou.
Now,
Think something.
so the goobers and the garden figurines, we're not going to do anything with them, I guess.
What's a garden figurine?
Well, you called it for fairy garden.
Oh. I don't know.
Maybe another day.
I'm over it.
Yeah.
I'm just done. All right. So I was trying to massage my back that whole time. It's a lot. All right. So we did it. We're going to wrap it up here. Fatbird Finds is on now. They just started. We're going to go invoice now. So if we make sure you send your information if you're a new person. I think we have maybe 1 or 2 new people tonight. But everybody else repeats. Fantastic. Thanks so much. Come back again. We'll be here next Friday. I might do something tomorrow if I feel like it. I don't know. I'll just be on YouTube, I guess, randomly. Anyway.
Thank you for your help, Sean.
Don't
as
forget.
always.
Yes, for sure. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye-bye.